What's good, everybody? It's your boy Slang, aka Mr. Different, back with another video. In this video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get some clean sounding vocals in any DAW with pretty much any plugin. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty dope video. Like I said, I'm getting back into that vocal tutorial type stuff, and I really want to start doing vocal effects stuff. But before we get into that, I gotta teach you guys how to get clean vocals to set up a bass line before we start adding the effects. But if you could subscribe to the channel, I think this year's the year that I can finally hit 100K. I'll need you guys' help. You guys help me get this far. If you're a real fan, you know, tell people about me, all that good stuff. And if you're watching this video, because a lot of you guys subscribe to, or not subscribe to my channel, but loving the video, so I don't understand it. So if you like the channel, you like the videos, go ahead and think about subscribing, and you know, join the family. Come on, join Different Gang and all this. Let's go ahead, jump aside the DAW, and let's get these clean vocals. Now, before I begin, I want to go ahead and say I am in Studio One. It doesn't matter what DAW you use. If you use FL Studio, Cubase, Ableton, Logic, Pro Tools, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can do this with any DAW. It's just what you prefer. I prefer to record in Studio One, but you may prefer FL Studio or something else. So just do what you usually do. And also, don't worry about the plugins I'm using exactly. Just worry about the type of plugin. So if I'm using the EQ, say I'm using FabFilter Pro EQ3, and you don't own FabFilter Pro EQ3, don't worry about that. Use whatever EQ you have. If you have a stock EQ like the EQ Parameter EQ2, use that. It's a good EQ. It's the same EQ. It doesn't really matter. Don't worry about the exact plugin. Just worry about what I'm doing and what I'm telling you, and I promise you, you'll get a clean vocal in any DAW. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So here is a little freestyle that I got right here. Just nothing special, just a little freestyle. You know, it's pretty clean. I'm gonna play it real quick so you can hear what it sounds like, and then we're gonna go ahead and make this a more cleaner, tighter sounding vocal. Yeah. I mean, shit. I'm really in my zone right now. Yeah. Let go. I'm really back in my zone. Please leave me alone. Yeah. I'm really back in my zone, so please leave me alone. Yeah. Okay, I'm back on my grind, and I ain't never gonna start hating on me, cause I go in, looking at me when I'm, gotta go get it, Damn, I lost my train of thought, I'm stuck on the wax, hating on me, but I'm spitting straight facts. Damn, I'm spitting these bars like third crack, looking at me and they know they come back, I'm on. I'm back in my zone, please leave me alone, cause I'm in that dark place. I might just kill the beat, I might need go catch a case. Damn, but I ain't never gonna stop hating on my way until the album fucking drops. I'ma go in, man, gonna have to cop. Goddamn, I really don't rap, I just make the beats. But that don't mean I won't stay up in the streets. Hating on me, but I keep me a peace, cause I can't trust nobody, man, that's how it be. So as you can see, I'm not trying to show off any of my rapping skills. I'm not a good rapper. I don't really care. I just make beats. I just have fun making music. So who cares? But as you can see, the vocals do sound really clean already. And like I said, that entails to having somewhat of a treated room, pretty good microphones, good interface, stuff like that. And if you already got that stuff, it's gonna make this process a whole lot easier. If you don't worry, just a little bit more work. And again, we'll do more stuff about videos and talk about that stuff in the future. So let me go ahead and just solo it so you can kind of hear it with no beat. Back on my grind, and I ain't never gonna start hating on me, cause I go in, looking at me when I'm, gotta go get it, damn. You see, sounds really good, sounds really clean already. And like I said, let's just make it more clean. Like I said, it just, good equipment always works, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into the actual effects. And I do have timestamps down below, and I also have links to all the plugins I use as well if you want to get the plugins I'm using, but you don't have to, but you know, whatever. So let's go to the first plugin. So first off, the first thing that I always do when it comes to vocals to get them clean and all that is I use a gate plugin. Now the gate plugin I'm gonna use is gonna be the RVox by the guys at Waves Audio. Now RVox is, simply put it, the best it's the best gate plugin out there. It's super simple, super easy to use. It's really one knob. It also has a built-in compressor as well, so you can use some compression as well, which we'll get to in the next step. But I don't use the compressor too much, but you can. But this is a great plugin. If you don't have this plugin, I highly recommend it, especially if you're an artist or somebody who records a lot of people. RVox will save your ass in a long time. So basically what you would do is you just bring RVox up, bring up this gate plugin, right, this great fader right here, until it just cuts out the vocals, until it just cuts out the background noise so you don't hear that. So if I start from the beginning, yeah. I mean, shit. I'm really in my zone right now. Yeah. And do keep in mind, I did have my kids in the background and all that good stuff going off. So, you know, with that, it's pretty much anytime anytime there's no audio being played or hitting that threshold or that line, the gates close. And once the volume of the microphone or the level signal, whatever you want to call it, goes past that threshold, it opens up. So like I said, use a gate plugin. If you don't have this gate, you don't want to buy this gate, use this on sale all the time. You can get something like Floorfish. Floorfish is a free one. You know, look it up, Floorfish, boom, it's a free one. Then you can use like any other gate out there. Isotope make good gates, Fat50 make good gate. Just get a gate plugin. That's always the first thing that I usually do. So now let's go to the second thing I use. Now the second thing I use is a channel strip. Now the thing about channel strip plugins that I like is that they're pretty much there's two steps in one, and basically that's EQ and compression, or compression EQ. That's how I go about it. But basically, compression, then EQ. You can do EQ, compression depending on how you like to go. It don't really matter which order you do it in. I just prefer putting my compressor first, then my EQ. Now let's say I usually use the channel strip from the guys at Waves because it's a really good one. I recently just picked up the one from Brainworks, the Focusrite version. That was on sale for like 40 bucks. So I picked it up. Now it's like 200 bucks. I don't recommend spending that much money on it, but if you got that kind of cash, go for it. But like I said, I got it on sale. But yeah, pretty much this is doing nothing but EQing and compressing my vocal. So I pretty much had this standard little preset. Like I said, you can go ahead and pause the video and copy these settings if you want to. I use this on all my artists and all my vocalists. You don't have to use the exact settings, but you know, it is what it is. But basically, you would put an EQ in the compressor. You can use Fat50 Pro EQ3, or you can use like another compressor as well. Any style you want to, don't really matter. So basically what I'm doing here is I always cut lows because that's just important. And then I just do some simple EQ boosting cuts depending on the artist, the vocal, and the microphone, all that. So you got to experiment, you get the sound you want. And then I had just a little bit of compression to kind of just keep it where it is. Now I'm going to be making videos on all this stuff in detail, so don't worry. But anyway, this is what it sounds like before and after the compression, the channel strip, the EQ compression. Back on my grind, and I ain't never gonna start hating on me because I go in looking at me when I'm, gotta go get it. Damn, I lost my train of thought. I'm stuck on the wax, hating on me, but I'm spitting straight facts. Damn, spitting these bars like they crack, looking at me and they know they come back. I'm on. So basically, it's just kind of cleaning up the vocal and just making it a little bit more present and making it get a little bit more higher frequencies to kind of cut through the mix and all that. That's all that's doing right there. Doing nothing special, nothing crazy. It's just cleaning it up. Like I say, a standard EQ and a standard compressor will do the exact same thing, or you can use a channel strip and do it all in one. So that's really up to you. So like I said, that's pretty much step 2 and step 3 right there. First we got gate, then we have a compressor, then we have an EQ. Now step 4 is de-essing. Now I'm gonna use the wave de-esser because it's, once again, I like the wave stuff because you can pick them up on sale pretty cheap, but they're still very functional, you know what I'm saying? But use any de-esser you want to. There's a bunch of them out there. Now, a de-esser is basically going to control the sibilance. Now, I have a lot of sibilance in my voice. You guys know it. And if you have somebody who's very sibilant when they talk or rap or record or sing or whatever, it can be very, very distracting, especially on like the high end and speakers and hi-fi speakers and tweeters and all that kind of stuff. So you want to just control it. Now, you don't want to eliminate the essence and stuff like that. You just want to control them. And I'm gonna show you what happened when you go too far. So here it is before, no de-essing. Back on my grind, and I ain't never gonna start hating on me because I go in looking at me when I'm, gotta go get it. Damn, I lost my train of thought. I'm stuck on the wax, hating on me, but I'm spitting straight facts. Damn, spitting these bars like they crack, looking at me and they know they come back. I'm on. I'm back in my zone. So you see, I'm just kind of controlling and just kind of, keeping the essence and stuff that under control. Now, if you go too far, please leave me alone because I'm back on my grind and I ain't never gonna stop. You just suck the life out your vocals. So what I would do is go too far and then push it back up till it starts sounding natural again. Back on my grind and I ain't never gonna start hating on me because I go in looking at me when I'm, gotta go get it. Damn, I lost my train of thought. And there you go. Easy way. De-essing is really, really good to get a clean vocal. Now, of course, you have to go through and find the frequency that, is where it's the most prominent in your vocals. It depends on your microphone, your artist, and stuff like that. So you have to do that. Once you find that, just attenuate it. So once you do that, we got gate, we got compression, we got EQ, we got de-essing. Last but not least is a limiter. Now, a limiter is going to save you. The reason I use a limiter for when I use vocals is because sometimes your vocals just are not as loud as they need to be. So I use a limiter, and I usually use this one right here. We use any limiter. I use a limiter to kind of give me that extra volume, especially to help my vocals sit on top of the beat. And trust me, that's just an important thing, especially vocals. You want vocals to be able to be heard, not too loud, not too quiet. You want to be just right, and using the limiter can help. So what I would usually do is set my limiter, like you can set the 1 or 0.3, whatever, and I'll just bring the threshold down until it's sitting on top of the beat to where it's not so on top of the beat, but it's just right in the right spot by bringing down the threshold. So I'm just gonna play with it beat, and then we're gonna hear how it sounds. So back on my grind, and I ain't never gonna start hating on me because I go in looking at me when I'm gotta go get it. Damn, I lost my train of thought, I'm stuck on the wax, hating on me, but I'm spitting straight facts. Damn, spitting these bars like third crack, looking at me and they know they come back. I'm on, I'm back in my zone, please leave me alone, cause I'm in that dark place. And easy as that. And that's really it. That's really the 5 steps to getting a clean sounding vocal right there. That's it. Gate, compression, EQ, de-essing, limiting. That's it. If you want just a clean sounding vocal to get started with, start adding effects to it, that's all you need to do. Of course, now you can go in there and start adding reverbs and stuff like that. So for example, if I want to, of course, make a vocal, I'll add some reverb to it. Let's add in this reverb, and I'll just to kind of give you an example of what you can do. Put on 8 notes and then bring it down some. Back on my grind, and I ain't never gonna start hating on me because I go in looking at me when I'm gotta go get it. Damn, I lost my train of thought, I'm stuck on the wax, hating on me, but I'm spitting straight facts. Damn, spitting these bars like third crack, looking at me and they know they come back. I'm on, I'm back in my zone, please leave me alone, cause I'm in that dark place. I might just kill the beat, I might need back on my grind, and I ain't never gonna start hating on me cause I go in looking at me when I'm gotta go get it. Damn, I lost my train of thought, I'm stuck on the wax, hating on me, but I'm spitting straight facts. Damn, spitting these bars like third crack, looking at me and they know. And like I said, you can just hear how just back on my grind, and I ain't never gonna start hating on me cause I go in looking at me when I'm gotta go get it. Damn, I lost my train of thought, I'm stuck on the wax. Very simple, very easy to get a clean vocal. Like I said, you don't need a bunch of stuff to get these crazy vocals. I hate to see people with these vocal chains that have like 1 million plugins, and really it's not that crazy. And I said, once you get into actually shaping your own like vocal effect, then you can start adding all the crazy plugins. But if you just want a clean sounding vocal to start off with, this chain right here will help you out, or these type of plugins will help you out. Like I said, link in the description below to all these plugins. You can give them yourself if you must have these exact plugins. I know how you guys are, but look for alternatives and do what you like as well and make it work. So if you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because y'all know who it is. It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, not motivated by the money, but the like, comment, subscribe, and views. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm about to come heavy with these vocal effect videos, so you don't want to miss out because I'm gonna go in this year. Trust you, boy. I got some already lined up and they sound good. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all know who it is. I'm out. Be easy. I'm out. Yeet.